Fangs of Fire here. Welcome to another tournament match. This is this time me being the hunters against Wcackzek. We just played. We're doing a double header, as it turns out, due to how quickly the first game went. I won't spoil who won, but we're doing a double header to just close this out. The reason I'm playing Wcackzek this early in the tournament is because Wcackzek's scheduled first opponent had something that made him unable to play A this week. Don't know exactly what, but we'll see what happens. Playing against Wcackzek Dracula style is going to be quite difficult. Okay. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. A horse. Nice. Great strength. Okay. I don't mind him knowing that I have that. Tickets. Let's get rolling. So, let's see. Yeah, well, I likely won't be chatting much. So, Rufus? Okay. Renewed vigor. Nice. Holy bullets and sense of emergency. Both reasonable cards. Considering that me has a rifle, I actually do have use for the bullets. Oh, there's one blue ticket. Oh, there's another. Okay, that's an improvement. Yeah, Wcackzek is a lair person, so he didn't misdirect the first spot. Okay, got a horse. Dogs and one of the rifles. Hypnosis. Okay. Steak and charred carriage. Heavenly Host. Okay. Forewarned. Nice. Pistol. No, no thanks. Reserve tickets. Last glue ticket, please. No. Anyone need hand space? Not yet, but I think I'll trade for the hypnosis. And now we'll trade. Take that. Do it like that. Yeah. Yeah, dark call roll, what a shame. Lol. Okay, so Mina's got her horse, Sua's got his horse, and we need only one more glue ticket, so we're off to a reasonable start. Heavenly Host and Lucy's Revenge. Okay. Knife. We'll toss pistol for that. Gracious, so many Draculans. Okay. Toss Garlic Wraith. Okay, that's better. Darn. Okay, that's better. Okay, now let's just continue trading around things that the personal events. We'll do check psychic bond real quick. I still need a newspaper. I don't have information. Holy bullets and garlic. CG. Okay, and I have all three Heavenly Hosts, so I have a full powered CG for when I want to use it. Nah. Need a weapon for Seward. Garlic, nope. Blood transfusion. Okay, well that's a bit of junk. Now, the problem with right now is that supplying with Guldoming is actually dangerous. Because renewed vigor, speed telegraph. I mean, speed telegraph is not the the absolute best event, but darn. Okay, let's get Lucy's Revenge. Oh, okay. In that case, we'll. Okay. That was a misclick on as to who I was going to trade with, but might as well make the most of it. Give him take the CG, since you want Van Helsing to be holding that most of the time. Give him forewarned. Yeah. And the good news is that the top event is a Drac event, so I'm not going to accidentally... Okay, so we don't want to have to discard that Heavenly Host. So, okay, do we have all the knives yet? No, we have only 2. So if you were to draw horse and knife at the same time, I would simply discard both my rifles. Yeah, we're fine. We'll try for tickets. Darn. Yeah, I don't like this. No idea where he's at. Haven't gotten... The only clue that I have is that he did not begin at Valona. Nor was his first encounter there. That's the only clue I've got so far. Okay, there's my horse. Steak? We have enough of those. Planned ambush. Nice. Holy Circle. No. Scouts. Okay. So we'll check out Sofia, see if he's in the east with that. And then we'll also check out Madrid. Okay. Neither. Huh. Okay. Pistol. Okay, we need that last white one. But we also need information. Where is he? Okay, that's at least an improvement. Now if I can just get the white one, Okay, now we trade with Seward. Take Lucy's Revenge. And Chartered Carriage. Give Seward the CG, at least for now. For hand space reasons. Yeah, Chartered Carriage is not the worst event to lose. So... Okay, come on. Give me that white one. Nope. Darn. This is really awkward, because now he's almost certainly going to be right back to that spot. This is not good. Okay. Okay. Behind the Veil. Okay. This may seem very wacky, but I actually don't especially mind fog. Not versus this lair strat. I know that he has a fog, so I'm actually this may seem extremely strange, but I'm actually gonna yoink the new vampire. Because that's the equivalent of staking it. He tends to do like double and triple vamp stuff. And I don't want to have to mess with that. Fog, when combined with something else, fog is far more manageable than another vampire. In other words, that's at least why I did that. Speed telegraph, okay. Rifle, nope. Renewed vigor number 2. Dogs? No. Getting the white one with him, well, no. I mean, I suppose we gotta try. That only made the horse economy worse. Nope. I suppose we trade with Gul'daming now. Take speed telegraph. Come on. Perhaps I ought to have done a trade there. Trade the tickets around. Make it so that Gul'daming is more likely to at least improve horse economy. Hamburg. Okay. Now he has some information to go on. So this location here is either Berlin, Leipzig, or Cologne. That tells me, that gives me the information that I need to start moving about. And I am now armed with 2 renewed vigors, and he just with 1 lair, I think. So problem is I still don't have that last white one. Let's check Berlin real quick. Since I have the yellow 2, I may as well use it. You go by train to Cologne. You go by boat. You we'll move to Munich with you. Block that for if he went to Nuremberg. Which, more likely than not, he has gone to Nuremberg at some point. So that, in fact, it's a guarantee that he's, well, let me see. From Hamburg, he wiped the next 3 locations, except that this one was right next to it. So he did something of a roundabout way and came back from through Cologne or Berlin to get there, or went out through Cologne or Berlin and then came back via Leipzig, or at least so it would seem. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but we gotta try to find that white one. Gotta try. Pass. Come on. Wolf form. Okay. Okay. That seems to say Zurich. Man, I have a lot. I have double renewed vigor speed telegraph combo. If I supply, I am very likely to find the knife. But I want Seward to find that, so I'll send Gul'daming to Leipzig. Reckless Vampire. Okay. Since I only have dodge for blocking Fangs, if he wants to Fang and get a point, go ahead. Will he fang or will he plot? I think you're gonna mez. You kind of have to try to plot. Darn. So he'll likely expect dodge next. Either that or me is trying to escape again. Okay, regardless, he caught me with the mesmerize. We'll punch again. Play around and plot, switching to plotting this time. Okay, went strength. Okay. Now I will dodge because the most likely thing he'll likely play the second fangs if he has it. Okay, went with claws, huh? And yes, I think that will show rifle to try to block another claws. Okay, escape is missed. Yeah, he was I suppose he was a bit worried that I might Heavenly Host or something. Don't know. Another Reckless Vampire. Do I try to Heavenly Host this one? I don't know. We'll try the same, but yeah, you get your ambush point. That's that. So I could send Seward in. He would be able to stake one of them by night, but he just doesn't have a weapon. Okay, that's useless for him. Hired scouts. Okay, did you just go wolf forming over me into the east? No. Good. That is definitely very nice to know. A wolf form from. So we have Nuremberg, Frankfurt. Nuremberg and Frankfurt are both on the trail here. That much is a certainty. I can train there, and then have her stake one. Okay. If I'm lucky, I may be able to just knife one. I will lead with punch here. I've been escaping the other times. Okay, good. So now he'll have to be a little bit worried about playing Fangs, because Mina being Mina, he will fully expect a knife. Okay, yeah. So I think that next what he'll do is plotting, because he doesn't know what my third card is. He doesn't know that I have a stake. But I could have sent her here with double knife, for all he knows. So I think I'll do plotting next. No? Ah, that's unfortunate. Yeesh. This is... I am the... really... Knife. Wcackzek is really... Ah. I was hoping he wouldn't have that, or... Okay. In that case, now we dodge, as it will make no difference. And plotting won't matter. More likely than not. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until to search this by day. He's out of strength. He's out of fangs. He can claw, but we can try. I'm not mezzed yet, so he could mezz me. Oh, I actually managed to kill it. Wow. Yeah. If he didn't do the second mesmerize or missed, then he was dead. I don't like how Mina got absolutely battered, but the fact that I was able to kill one of them in a daytime fight, okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to... Yeah, I'm going to have to play... I likely will have to spend great strength here. I think he'll likely start with claws, or strength, because knife just one-shots this if he doesn't. But at the same time, he'll either do mez or claws. But the thing is, he knows that I have great strength, so he knows that I can parry, so that I can parry one batch of damage. Okay, good. Good. Although it would have been nice if I had been able to play escape there, as I do have the stake needed to take care of this. Now we escape. Hopefully. Darn. Yeah, he will have reckoned that I would do that. So what will he do? Likely claws or strength. The two things that would harm me if I do knife. We'll go with punch. I'm likely gonna have to use great strength, but okay, good, got him. It took a lot of courage for me to do that, as any form of offensive move from him takes it out. Okay, now even though he's mesmerized, so he will definitely not do fangs. Or if he does, I would say that that's just a mistake. Okay, so I can make Mina survive guaranteed now. I dodge, escape, dodge. So because even if he plots, okay, he's out of mesmerism, so he can't stop me from escaping. But he may try to get an ambush point out of it. I'll just go ahead and do knife dodge, because escape, knife, same thing in the end, at the end of the day. I'll try to catch him doing a fang to try to catch me as I leave. Okay. Much the same thing, except that I managed to kill both of them in daytime combat. So I've spent great strength. However, this does... I mean, the thing is, the fact that she managed... That's it's a kind of a 2-for-1. I spend great strength in order to clear 2 vampires. That's great strength acting as a double stake, in a sense. Very nice. Very nice for me. Okay. So, So, we gotta find that white one. Queen takes pawn. Not sure what you mean by that, Gyra, but... Okay. I'll have Van Helsing trade with Mina. Take the... give her the speed telegraph so that Van Helsing has a hand slot open. Yeah, I don't know where he will form to, but I know that he did not wolf form directly east. And he wolf formed from either Frankfurt or Nuremberg. Skip. Yeah, I'm not in a position to be doing Renewed Vigor yet. I do have 2 of them, but despite the fact that Goldaming also got rather knocked up, I'm gonna So, So a wolfhorn from Frankfurt. I want my knife. Let's dig for it. Okay, now we can discard those dogs, now that I have a weapon. He could be here. He could have wolf-formed here to Paris. What's the last card there? Is this something I would just throw away? What? It's not a dog. It's not a holy. Not a pistol. It's not a rifle. It's second holy circle. So I could just... So let's just rest. Supplying won't do her any good. It's not that it actually does bad, but... Okay, well, we'll actually wait till day to... so that we can dig for this last white one. Where are you? There we go. There we go. Finally. Now you can use horses without fear of glue tickets. How many However, it's a 2 out of 3 right now for me to get a fast horse. Skip. 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 I have so many done things. Okay, let's do daytime spy. Okay, sure. You go deal with Frankfurt. So Wolfhorn from Frankfurt. The thing is that could be Prague. Let's... Let's move on to Seward so that we can rest by night. Okay, chose not to ambush. Let's try to improve horse economy. Okay. Perhaps I should have just chucked that back in now that my horses are online. Okay, you have to search. So... soil. Okay. Well, I have the Heavenly Host to destroy it, so... definitely not the worst thing. And it's also not an AoE encounter, so Mia won't get hurt, so she can get above 4 HP. Yeah, I have the stuff I need, so long as I can... So, let me see. From Frankfurt... Yeah, I suppose I will... let me see. He has double 8-1, so I can't improve horse economy with him. So... let's actually take CG off Seward. Trade with Seward. As it's better with the guy who's not in the midst of it. We'll give it renewed vigor, so that Van Helsing has a open slot for supplying. I'll be trying to horse Goldaming to Paris, so that he can get trade Van Helsing's knife. That was aimed at someone else, okay? So... so, we will use horse. Good. We send him to Paris, but I'll send Seward to check Prague. Oh. Well, apparently not. And now Nuremberg is lair. So we'll check Strasbourg instead. Resupply. Garlic, no. Hired scouts. Okay. In that case, we can have the scouts check Prague and Zurich. Which is another likely destination. Neither. Okay. So we'll form from there, not... and... And it can't be Berlin because he would have had to move on to Prague after. So that seems to say it's Brussels. Okay, so the answer is Geneva. Because I came from Munich after he wolf-warned. Okay, take the knife. Give him that, take that. Okay, chuck that back in. Since it's Van Helsing, I'll have it. I'll let him hold on to it. Rest. Okay. So Wolfhorn seems to be at Geneva. Okay. We'll check Geneva. Well, we'll actually have him check Clonferrand. As if he went to Geneva, he likely went there. Yep. Okay. Reckless Vampire. Skip. So Seward does have a stake, so we'll be escaping, ideally. We will dodge first. But at this point, we definitely do not want to be giving him any more Fang points. It's already to the point where if it has a room token, I have to clear it. This is the fighter vamp number 4, so he's starting to run out. Though it's not too long before he shuffles the deck. What else do you knife? If he does strength, so be it. Okay, yeah. Mez. Okay. Now we escape. Now it's possible that he'll get a Fang point, but... Okay, good. More or less as I had hoped it would be. Ideally, of course, I escape with no damage, but you can't have everything. In a vampire ambush, you're very unlikely to escape unscathed. So... Let's move him down to Marseille. He has a stake, so, and a heavenly host, so, unless it's something weapon based, then. So he went to Marseille. He did not go to Zurich after that. Okay, it's time that Goldaming started patching himself up. Search. Stake. Goodbye. The fact that I don't have a weapon makes me not want to search this yet. Well, okay, nope, check that back in. Yeah. At this point, yeah, I haven't checked Milan, so I'll have Goldaming check Toulouse, see if he went, and that will establish the direction of travel. Okay, so he did go down in, so he did at least go in a Spain direction. Ah, come on. Let's... Aristocratic? Sure. You can... yeah, 7 health is fine. Let's try to... okay, nope. Okay. I don't mind choking away the garlic wreath. We'll go ahead and heal up to full now with Mina. So, now we're closing in. We're getting closer. But, yeah, we don't have... I suppose I'll have Sword Supply. He needs to fill in his empty item slot. Yeah, we have him supply. Okay, ooh, very nice to find money trail. We'll toss speed telegraph. Because chances are I'm going to be driving him out into the sea soon. Okay, good. Van Helsing now has a weapon. That's nice. We'll go to Bordeaux. He did not go to Bordeaux, so he is now in Spain. We now know that for sure. And now... okay. All my hunters that would be involved in that are actually reasonably... with sense of emergency, I can get down there. So... she can... oh, there we go. And that is a higher chance of rolling good with horses. If he stays in Spain, I'll try out a renewed vigor. If he doesn't go to sea, then I'll try a renewed vigor. But he does go to sea. Man, this is gonna be a close game. Okay, yeah, just continue on to the next encounter, which is at Saragossa. That's better than Garlic Wreath, at least. Local rumors. Oh. Shame. That would have been nice next turn. Or that would have been nice for Van Helsing's draw. It would have confirmed whether he left from... He will almost certainly have gone to Madrid at some point. Yep. I'm guessing that's a Bats. Seems a logical place to put it. And he's now reshuffled the deck. Hoax? Okay. Sure. Sure. Okay, no. Yep. Figured. Yeah. So now it's a matter of where did he... So Seward has Money Trail. So I'll be able to tell which direction he's going. This is likely a hide at his last port. Or... No. And if I were him, I would be tempted to try for just, if you were at Mediterranean, then... Okay, which direction is he going? Tyrrhenian. Sense of emergency, number 2. Where is she going? Somewhere that almost certainly is not the encounter. Or, yeah, because he left from Alicante. I need to get folks moving east. Have Mina deal with this last spot. Good. That ups probability for horses. Good. Okay, now I have perfect horse economy. Everyone can move as fast as possible. I ended up discarding Surprising Return, didn't I? No, I don't have Sense of Emergency. Or Surprising Return, rather. He may wolf on shore now, because I at least look to be a good ways off. Okay, wolf on shore. So since I have 2 renewed vigors, I should probably use one now. I know that this is a lair, but yeah. It is a bit annoying, but it's the quickest way. I don't expect to be engaging with him this turn. And I'll pleasantly be wrong. I'll be pleasantly surprised if I'm wrong on that, but let's the fact that Mia has a stake means that I should be able to handle this. Okay, sure. Okay. Yeah. Not a big deal at all. I don't know No, the other one cannot be a vampire, a fighter vamp. Oh, bats? Okay. Oh, but fortunately that means that the delay will wear off in time for me to move back there next turn. The renewed vigor proved to be key to any potential success. Do I do CG? So we definitely heal, I think. Feed. Okay. Renewed vigor number 2. And this time we go speed telegraph as well. So from Tyrrhenian Sea, he could be at Venice. I mean, first of all, let's just deal with this business at Alicante. Just... Yep. Not reckless, so he doesn't get a point. Although, if I were to find a vampire lair, that would be useful. That would buy me one more day. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and have her supply. Just pick that off. Take that off the top. So, first, have him check Venice. Not there. Okay. Then we will take... We will have Van Helsing trade with Guldoming. Given the sense of emergency. Trade. And Guldoming uses said sense of emergency. Wait, that's Van Helsing. Guldoming uses... Well, first we'll have Seward scout out. We'll have him go to... No. I will... Sense of emergency. Okay, what have you got there? I know that you've had access to 2 fogs. Okay, I think we'll settle for having the 2 of them get through. Lucy's Revenge. Planned ambush. So, what do I do here? I have Aggie to help me out, so... Silly Gyro. Since I plan to ambush up, will he attack? Which one will he attack? Seward or Guldoming? I think we'll lead with punch with Guldoming, and then Seward does dodge, and we will see what he does. Claws. Okay, let's see. Trying to make it rather costly for me to do something. Yeah, we'll play knife, and then we'll do double. We'll play. Well, I want to do the targeting Guldoming. Clever. And I have Lucy's Revenge up as a great strength for Gul'daming, if I need to. So that means that next what we do is double Henley Host. He will likely claw Gul'daming to force me to use up the buff from Lucy's Revenge. So he's gonna take at least 4 damage this round. And the thing is, if he's not gonna get any healing, so he's gonna go down to at least 5 HP. And then if I land both, then I mean, this does make Consecrated Ground significantly worse. But, okay. What are you doing? Going with Strength. Oh, wrong move. Wahahaha. So, yep, looks as if I'm going to win this. Yeah, because there's zero, with Aggie up, there's 0 way for him to heal. Or is Aggie up? No, no, I don't have Aggie up. But nonetheless, let me see. What will I have Gul'daming do? I'm guessing that he's going to target Seward with claws, if he has it. But the thing is, I don't have to kill him now. Let's go with dodge. Let's go with dodging with both of them. See what he does next, and that will give me a certain sense of... Hopefully he plays his last claws, and then I can... I think that it's more likely he attacks Gul'daming with strength than escape. With fangs, with strength and fangs, because he said that he's played both. Okay, yep, GG well played. GG well played. Yep, and he has to use the whole thing to, so he can't. Unfortunately, that's still enough to me that his win is more influential than mine. Had I killed him last round, he obviously top decked that clause because otherwise he would have done that last round. Okay. All right. So that is a win. At least it's a win. So that's 11. That's 11 influence for him. So that was rough, but that was rough. But a win is a win. But a win is a win. GG, well played. Thank you everyone for watching. And see you all in the next video. Bye.